Back on December the 1st, World AIDS Day, I moderated a very interesting panel at Columbia University, which had a particularly distinguished panelist, the former President of the United States, Bill Clinton. President Clinton fielded all the questions with that artful combination of charm and persuasion and infinite knowledge. I'm a lousy moderator, if truth be told. I'm much more used to answering questions than to asking them, and there were many turgid moments on the panel. In fact, the audience grew increasingly restless and started shouting out questions at the panel indiscriminately. I must admit, I liked it because it saved the panel from a kind of tortured tedium. And then there was a most interesting moment. One of the people in the audience shouted at Bill Clinton, "What about needle exchange?" And the president admitted that some years ago he'd been opposed to needle exchange, but he'd thought about it since, he changed his mind, and now he supported it. Would that that were true right across the planet. Needle exchange, syringe exchange, safe injection sites, opiate substitution, they all form a package we call harm reduction for injecting drug users. Instead of using dirty needles and shared needles and transmitting the AIDS virus, you use clean needles that are exchanged and prevent infection. And injecting drug users are helped rather than being criminalized, as was the truth during the Bush administration when punitive justice was meted out. And then just last week, there was a victory in the United States. Congress voted to repeal the ban against using federal funds for needle exchange. That's an important moment in the fight against AIDS. And indeed, harm reduction policies are likely to be the centerpiece of the International AIDS Conference next July in Vienna. Why? Because Russia and Ukraine and the Eastern European countries adjacent to Vienna have injecting drug use as the primary vehicle of infection. I'm Stephen Lewis.